What's up guys, Alex from McVeigh Games here, and today I'm going to be showing you a green-red deck profile post-Floodborn. I'm testing it out because I wanted to see how the colors worked with each other. There's a lot of cool synergies, but they both have decent cards now, with the releases of like Big Cheshire Cat, and this new Queen shift is kind of crazy. And the Beast Legendary is absolutely insane, and it works very well with this Queen shift. So the idea is to just like shift early and try to gain advantage through drawing cards and gaining lore off this tiger dude. So going over the card for card, I'm testing only one drop. It kind of makes it a little bit slow getting started, but I'm testing out this cat. I like the ability that it's a 3 attack, so I'm able to out things. It's always gonna just die, but like being able to out something decently big is okay. So I'm playing for that. Then I play 4 of the Cheshire Cat 2-drop. It's essentially just a shift target for the big Cheshire Cat because that card's just insane. Then I play 2 Lafau. I'm testing this because I like the ability that you can play it, ready a guy, and then challenge again. So like draw a card or gain another lore. So good synergy that way. 4 Baby Queen. This card's stupid. 2/2, inkable, 2-drop, quest for 1, rush. Like there's nothing wrong with this card. Its stats are a little weak, but you have like Blue Aurora, that's a 2/2, that's a 2-drop, and a quest for 2. This essentially just loses 1 quest for Rush, which is just way better. So this card's just absolutely phenomenal, and is an amazing card in my opinion. And they got 4 3-drop Cheshire Cat, Great Quester. It's like spot removal, which is kind of nice, and it's once again a Cheshire Cat, so you can shift over. I'm testing the Aladdins, so I play 3 Baby Aladdin and 2 Big Aladdin. The ability for the opponent to lose a lord doesn't really matter. It can come up sometimes, but it's just another shift target. And then pairing Big Aladdin with this tiger guy, I can't pronounce his name, it's just awful at words. It can get really spooky really quickly, especially if you like are late game and you have like 8, you can shift and then play him, and then you can just win the game from there. I think this card's insane. The surprise factor of it being able to like hold in your hand anytime you're at 3 inkwall or more. If the opponent quests, they could just like potentially lose the game. For Cusco, I skip 4 drops because this deck has a lot of shift, so I kind of like mitigate that a little bit. That might be incorrect, but this is what testing's for. For Cusco, it's a bomb late game. Card's just insane. It doesn't really fit like the whole profile of the deck with challenging, but it's an insane card on its own, so I think it should be in every green deck. Might cut it if it underperforms, but as of right now, it seems pretty solid. I'm playing 4 Mauis. Inkable, the card's just insane overall. Great challenger, it's a rush, so it pairs well with the rest of the deck. And it's decent spot removal. Then I'm playing 4 Big Queen. It is a nice shift target for Baby Queen. On top of its ability is just insane. The ability to challenge and draw a card, it pairs extremely well with a lot of the rest of the deck that is challenge oriented. Same thing with this beast. He damages a guy, he readies himself. A cool interaction I actually learned is if you quest him and they attack into it, so they attack with like Baby Hook and they do 3 damage. He damaged a character, so you can choose to ready him and protect him from other attacks. So that's an interaction people might not know. John Silver. John Silver pairs very, very well with the rest of the deck because it forces things to challenge, and then they're able to be attacked over, and then you can get advantage. I don't play the Uninkable Bell because this is more of a challenging based deck compared to a questing based deck. Then I have the 2 Aladdins, like stated before. The 4 shiftable Cheshire Cats. Card's really, really good. Its ability isn't super relevant in this deck because I don't have too much like damage hitting cards like Tinkerbell or whatnot. But the evasive, big stats, overall decent card, and it can come up because I play a song that works with it. And then 2 Maldragons. I don't know if you'll get to late game, but if you get to late game, having two of it's okay. You could probably cut it if it underperforms. 2 Dragonfire. This card's okay. It's uninkable, which sucks, but it's spot removal, which is nice. I'm testing out 2 of Teeth and Ambition. That card works well with Cheshire Cat, but it's also an inkable. It's a song, and it's like pseudo spot removal, so like there's no real downside to it. And then it also works with Dinner Bell. 3 Be Prepared. I'm not playing 4 because I want to cut down on inkables because this deck doesn't really have a super consistent draw engine. doesn't have like a whole new world or Rapunzel's. It draws off challenging. So if you're not able to challenge, then you're not really able to draw. So I don't want my hand clogged up with uninkables. And then my last two cards are one Sword of Virtue. Same thing with Lafau. It can ready a guy, and then you can challenge again. And then one Dinner Bell. So I don't want to play too many of these because realistically you just need one. And if they out it with Beast, it's whatever. But this card's kind of cool, especially with like being able to get your guys damaged and you draw a card and then you draw more cards. So the overall spread: 38 Ruby, 22 Emerald, and then 50 Inkables, 10 Uninkables. Hence going back to why I want the Inkables, because I want to be able to play the game, and the deck's mainly characters. As you can see, like the curve goes up to 3, like I stated before. It's like an okay curve. A lot of 2-drops. That's because like a lot of the 2-drops are shiftable guys. And then there's no 4-drops, which might be a problem, but with the shifts it could just mitigate it. So hopping over into Pixelborn, gonna play a game or two, depending on if the first game isn't super great, and just gonna show you guys how the deck performs. It's been doing okay. Previously I played a couple other matches. I think I ended up getting sacked by someone who like top decked Cusco twice in a row, which was unfortunate, but so opening hand, a lot of big guys, don't really need them right now. Might keep the Cusco as a bomb. Might keep, yeah. So I might keep this. A lot of inkables. Okay, so Tiger's good. Draw a couple of uninkables, which is unfortunate. The Aladdin's problem is just going to go into the inkwell, which is fine. Then you can play the shield. Yeah, so this hand's okay. It's a little sluggish start. There's nothing really super great. So I think it was purple? Purple-red. So standard purple-red. That's pretty good. Yeah, so we'll ink this. Play shield. And then pass. Interesting to see purple. I think it's a decent color. There's a lot of cool interactions with all those like Merlins that like bounce. So it'd be interesting to see if they decide to play that. So they're just thinking about what they might want to play. That card's also cool. Yeah, so it returns to hand when it's challenged. Oh, this Pinocchio's kind of wild. A foul's probably not needed because I have the shield. Then I can play this and it deals with the Pinocchio, which is nice. And he lives too, which is like even crazier. And then on top of it, next turn I'm able to ink a card, so I actually gain a lore from the interaction, which is nice. Or he can protect it with shield, but he protects it with the foul, so it's like similar. I draw Maui, interesting. So we can just ink the Maui. Yeah, I might as well play this. Just show the threat. And then we'll pass here. The Dragonfire and the Be Prepared are kind of unfortunate because they're uninkables. But I do have okay guys I can ink. That Donald Duck's interesting. The Evasive's kind of cool, but besides that, it's like kind of weird. Baby Mal is really solid to draw a card. And then, oh, okay. So that's unfortunate. Get rid of the Maui. From here, we can attack into that. Gain. And then use the shield, which should be nice. To protect it. And then we'll just pass here. Because anytime he quests the next turn, I'll be able to play the queen, and then that's just really, really solid. So this deck really just thrives on, like, the opponent can't quest, which is nice. So another Lafau. Wow, that's kind of crazy. But they do that, which is cool. Do I keep that? I think I'd be greedy, and I go with the queen. Because here I can whack it, draw a card, gain a lore. That's pretty decent. And I just pass. So next turn, I have Dragonfire for the Pinocchio, which I might have to deal with because like these little like cheeky plays he's doing is kind of really, really annoying. And then the following turn, worst case scenario, I'm in Be Prepared range. Oh, okay, or he just doesn't, which is really nice because she comes down with Rush. Can deal with the Pinocchio. I can draw a card, which that's kind of cool. That can do that, and then I can attack that, and I can draw another one, and then, or I can do that, but then she's almost perished, and I would rather keep her around and then build more board presence. No, because I just shift. I'll draw a card. Gain a lore, which is nice. I can then shift over top to protect a little bit. I can then ink that. 2 damage to one of my guys, 2 damage to one of their guys. That might be worth it. Oh, wait, what? I can't do it to these guys. Okay, so the game's definitely glitched. Wow, that is very unfortunate. Oh no. Okay, so deal that and then I'll deal with the Pinocchio. So that's fine. Then I will pass. A little bit weird, a lot of uninkables in the hand. Depending on if they have a rush, that would kind of suck. They can quest. Just play Be Prepared. Ooh, okay, that's not too bad. I'm happy with that. Ooh, that's not great. I'll just ink that so that my Be Prepared's already. And I will pass. They draw for turn. So at similar card advantage. Beast. That's really good. Nice top deck. Just hopefully putting more bombs in them. They're high on lore compared to me, but it is what it is. Might want to keep that around because we might get to late game. Yeah, we can just do that. We ready him to protect them. We'll just pass. I don't really have any inkables. I can go with the Dragon Mount for right now. So he's going to need spot removal for this. So he's going to need a Dragonfire because otherwise I'm just going to keep protecting this beast and questing for 2. And anytime he decides to quest at all, then the beast is just kind of going to go in and be able to whack it and then also quest. He's getting a little bit closer to the Dragon Mal ability, which is unfortunate. Hey, Be Prepares. Ooh, nice. Nice +1. So, oh, we top deck another beast. That's absolutely stupid. So I am plus on them, which is nice. Elsa. Interesting. Cheshire Cat's kind of cool, so we can do that. And Elsa can't deal with that, which is cool. So we can just... But she can quest, and I don't want that. So we'll just put them behind. And then we will ready this to protect them from any Mauis. So that was probably the best play we could have done. And the Be Prepares, the singular card. That is wonderful. Pass. And just play the Cheshire Cat. And then pass. The tiger here is actually kind of cool. Especially that it's just in my hand now. So it's a nice surprise if I decide to attack anything. What's he do? When this character is banished, you draw a card. Okay, so he's just putting like really bad guys on the field. We could sing. No. I will just quest. We'll play the Aladdin. Yeah, because if they decide to quest anything, then they just like they get absolutely just mopped. Because I have the tiger as a surprise, and they've used 3 Be Prepared, so the statistical probability of them having one's kind of low, and that would just be unfortunate if they do. Quest 2. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so they have no more, so I don't have to worry about that, which is nice. And then he draws a card because I was banished. That's kind of cool. Dragon now. Oh, that's kind of solid. So we can play that. And if we top deck an Inkable, the Dragon Mount can actually do a lot. Hey, what is this? If this is banished. Okay, so that's his whole field, which is nice to know. That sucks. We can just quest. We can be prepared here. Deal with everything, and now he's top decking. I'm like pseudo top decking because I really have nothing. But Cusco's stupid here. Yeah, but still no inkable. I really need an inkable here. So he's just gonna shield the mini. Hopefully, just try to quest. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Then we Dragon Mal. Just deal with this. It is what it is. It's not like great value, but it's gonna put us at 12. And then we're questing for 5 next turn, so it'll put us at 17. And he has no Be Prepareds. Okay, so I do have the Dragon Fire for that, which is nice. Keeping all spot removal. And I do have 2 Be Prepareds. That's not super amazing, but might as well protect this from a... Oh no, we probably should have done that with Cusco. Yeah, so that was a misplay because he can, in theory... No, okay, yeah, so we just won. So it doesn't matter. So that was the game. Just gotta quest out the Cusco, and that's about it. So that was a little test run of what the deck can do against a nice red-purple deck. I don't know if the red-purple deck's optimal. Didn't really seem super great, but it gives you a nice idea of like what this deck is trying to do. Like early game, gain advantage challenging, and then late game, quest with some bombs, and then continue just gain advantage through challenging. So I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe and peace.